Friends, hello, good evening, good morning, wherever you're finding this video, on your phone, on your computer, or whatever device you have. We're going to talk about Mullen, and really, I didn't think I was going to be talking about Mullen again so soon, but good grief, this thing is still being traded at a high rate. People are commenting left and right, saying, are you going to talk about Mullen? Sure, I'll spew my mouth about some thoughts on Mullen and what's new. But leading into Mullen here, obviously friends, if you've been in the market, we are in a little bit of a historic moment right now. With the market, obviously so far up to this video to this point, we've had the banks go under in Silicon Valley. The market today took a huge plunge. People are pulling their stocks out, they're pulling their money out. It is a bloodbath, but guess what? I freaking love it. If you can't find something to put your money into right now in the stock market, this may not be for you, or you just need a sensei. I may or may not be buying a lot of bank stocks right now. I mean, let's be honest, it's not like the feds are going to let Bank of America, First Republican, or any of these huge big banks go under. It's a flash sale. But obviously this situation could get worse, let's be honest here. And you know what? I hope it does. I hope it gets worse. Bring the pain. I'll shut up now and go straight into Mullen with what we're seeing right here with this affordable stock for everyone. Obviously, if you can't afford Mullen, just walk outside, go in your car, maybe you'll find some loose change. Right now, Mullen is sitting at a whopping 15 cents. Breaking the news down, last video we talked about Mullen had received an extension because their stock is under $1. Nasdaq's like, hey, this is a problem, get it fixed, you've got till X date here. Mullen's like, we'll do what we can do. So a few things I'm thinking here, you know, I think I may have said this in the last video. I was like, if Mullen falls to a 10-cent range, but even or so, I'm talking about it right now. If Mullen falls to a 10-cent range, my thinking was, okay, it's at a 10-cent range. It really can't go much further down because I know investors are going to just jump on it and push it up right then and there. If I put up, you know, a buy-in at 10 cents, there's a very high chance that this could pump to a 20 to a 25 from a 10 just maybe in one day or a 48-hour period. Stay with me here. Here's the situation that we have at hand right now. The market right now, our support system is trash. Although needless to say, with the Dow trashed, the S&P trashed, Nasdaq is actually doing pretty good. But hey, we still got 2 days left in the market and it could be getting hit over the head tomorrow. So we'll see. It's day by day at this point, something is happening every day. So there's two situations going on right now with Mullen. We've got people watching this video right now or looking at Mullen in general and going, hey, I want to be in a cheap EV stock that'll go into the future, something I can get in very early in on, and I can look at again 5 to 10 years from now and go, hey, I was in at the very beginning, I bought X amount of shares, and now look at my investment. With that thinking, that's good thinking, but there are a few issues with long-term investing right now with Mullen because they physically are not making vehicles right now. They keep running into problems. They are losing people on the board right now. They're trying to do the right thing. I mean, they're trying, and this is like the old news right now with EV companies. We have seen this with every EV company. I'm not even lying. Like Tesla had these same problems. With these new EV companies, there's so many issues when you have these new companies trying to do something so massive in the form of making vehicles to sell to the public. It takes a massive amount of money, manpower, and that's what Mullen is dealing with right now. Now, obviously, I said Tesla was having problems. I'm not comparing Tesla and Mullen as equal. So for the guy who's going to write in the comment section, I know I'm not comparing them. I'm not. Here's the other situation that we're seeing right now with Mullen. And by the way, to add on to that first situation, Mullen is not making money. They're spending a lot of money right now. A lot of money they don't really have to spend. So those are some issues. Those are just facts. It's not me ragging on Mullen. I'm bullish on Mullen. Like, let me say it too. Like, I hope this works. Like, this would be amazing if this worked. The other issue, the second play here is that obviously People are looking to make a short trade here. They're looking to make money like, hey, can I buy in at 10 cents? And that's what I was talking about. So if Mullen does fall to a 10-cent range, I think the majority of a lot of us, and by the way, we were close today. We just hit 13 cents. So probably tomorrow we could possibly see this turn into a 10-cent range. Now, with saying that, Mullen could possibly need to take more damage to really spike it. One thing that we do see with penny stocks like this a lot of time, when they get so beat down, when they do fall to a 10 cent, 9 cent range, automatically that's like chum in the water for day traders and just people looking for small pumps right then and there. So at that moment, we could in no doubt see a massive inflow of volume and investors pushing Mullen from a 10 cent range to a 20 to a 25 cent range. You know, that's not a dollar, but obviously if you're buying in at 10 cents and you're doubling or just a little over your doubling your profit, that's a big markup, especially when you're buying 5,000, 10,000 shares. Even if you're buying 300 shares, you're still making, you know, a few bucks to put right back into the market. So that's another play that a lot of us, I know a lot of you are doing right now, and that's perfectly normal. That's just trading. You're just trading. Playing devil's advocate here with the situation, it's kind of like when Godzilla dies and they have to nuke him back to life. That's kind of what I'm looking at right now. I'm almost like, if Mullen does fall to a 10 cent range, would this like be the nuke that it needs to get started, to get it to a 20 to 25 cent range, maybe back to a 30 to a 40, holding on to a prayer for 50 cents, and 50 cents is where we like, okay, we got 50 cents. We need 50 more and we're at $1. I don't think a lot of us are wanting to get caught in a reverse split. I don't think anybody is wanting that. But the big but in the room, there's always one. If Mullen does not shape up here and investors cannot get this up to $1 mark for at least 10 consecutive trading days, Mullen will be taking a reverse split. Now, a reverse split does not mean, you know, the ship is sank. It just means we have been at sea for like 4 years and the captain was like, we're going to go back where we started, and by the way, you're sick, and we're going to start again. And by the way, you lost a limb too. And we're going to have to really push it this next time. That may have been a little dramatic, but you know what I mean. Getting caught in a reverse split, and more than likely they'll probably do like a 1 to 20, maybe even possibly a 1 to 30 ratio on a reverse split. It'll probably be pretty drastic. So friends, I am hoping for the best with Mullen. Like, listen, I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy here. I want to be honest with people. Listen, there's a lot of people on YouTube like getting people caught in bad situations. You have to understand, I take a lot of flack because I'm just trying to be honest here. I'm not trying to be like, put all your money into this right now. It's gonna triple double X. And then that's why people with YouTube channels that talk about stocks get death threats, because they get people caught in bad situations. If you want to invest in Mullen, do your research, do what you need to do. I am bullish on the company if it can get up and get running, but it's got a really big issue right here that it needs to overcome. And like I said, if it gets caught in reverse split, it gets caught in reverse split. It's just what it is. It sucks for us investors. It doesn't really damage the company so much. It makes us all mad and go, it just puts us behind. So it sucks, but it's not lights out, show over. So friends, let me know what you think about Mullen. Are we gonna make it to $1? Are we gonna make it to a 50 cent range at this point? Are you in for the long haul? Are you in for the short play here from, or do you want to see it go to 10 cents and then maybe that'll spike it up? Or are you doing both? I think probably a lot of people are doing both, let's be honest here. Friends, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna wish you all the luck in the world. I will talk to you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.